Hi all. This is a channel about the best facts, and in this video we will tell you about the most interesting facts about Santa Claus. On December 6th, Santa celebrated his birthday. We tell you how old Grandpa is, why he walks around in a red kaftan, and puts presents in his socks. Number 1. Who is Santa? Santa's prototype was Saint Nicholas, and he did not live at the North Pole. Santa Claus's homeland was the Anatolian Peninsula, which is now the territory of modern Turkey. How old is he? Once it was customary to give presents to children on December 6th, the birthday of Saint Nicholas, but during the Reformation they began to give them not on December 6th, but on December 24th, the eve of the birth of the baby Jesus. Number 3. Where did the name come from? In America, they learned about Santa thanks to the Dutch, who in the 1650s founded the settlement of New Amsterdam, now known as New York City. It was the Dutch who brought their traditions there, while the English Puritans, on the contrary, did not recognize Christmas for a long time. In Holland, the name Saint Nicholas is pronounced Sinterklaas. And he looks like a stately, majestic old man with a white beard on a white horse. Because of difficulties in pronunciation, Sinterklaas became Santa Claus. Number 4. What did he used to look like? Nowadays, Santa is a kind bumpy old man with glasses and a white beard, but in ancient times he came to children in many different guises. In Finland, for example, Joulupukki originally was a Christmas goat. That's how the name is translated from the Suomi language, and gifts had to be presented to him. Number 5. How did Nicholas become Santa? In 1809, Washington Irving's History of New York was written, in which the writer recounted the times of Dutch rule, while mentioning the custom of honoring St. Nicholas in New Amsterdam. Another 15 years later, Clark Moore's poem The Night Before Christmas, or The Visit of St. Nicholas was published, in which the author described the fairy tale character Santa Claus, who gives presents to children. The story became very popular, and Nicholas became known to all American children as Santa Claus. Number 6. Why is Santa Claus always in red? Santa Claus did not always walk around in a red kaftan. At first he wore an inconspicuous brown tulip and didn't look very presentable, then he appeared in green, then in gold, then in blue. The image of the modern Santa first appeared on the cover of the comic magazine Puck. And a little later, the kaftan and hat of red color was presented to Santa by the Coca-Cola Company, which used his image to increase sales of the drink during the wintertime and repainted Santa's costume in its corporate color. Santa became not only the advertising symbol of Coca-Cola, but also the most profitable photo model in the history of the advertising business. No royalties. 7. At the end of the century before last, homeless people in Santa Claus costumes on the streets of New York City collected donations for the Salvation Army charity. The money was used for free Christmas meals. Number 8. Why do Santa Clauses work in supermarkets on Christmas Day? In 1890, businessman James Edgar first dressed up as Santa Claus to attract more customers to his store. The success was unprecedented, crowds of customers streamed into his store, and since then, you can find Santa in almost any mall on Christmas Day. This significantly increases profits. No. 9. Why hang socks on the mantelpiece? There are quite a few versions of why Santa puts presents in socks. One time, 3 poor women had washed their socks before Christmas, hung them by the fireplace, and went to bed. When Santa Claus came down the chimney, he dropped some gold coins into the socks. The women were very happy, were able to get married, and lived happily ever after. Since then, on Christmas Eve, everyone from small to large hangs up their socks, hoping that something will fall there. Number 10. When did Santa Claus get married? Santa Claus was a bachelor for a long time, but in 1849 Mrs. Claus appeared in James Reese's story The Legend of Christmas. He hasn't lived alone ever since. And well,